Everything is fine here. Doing well. Yeah, thank you for asking.
And how was your day today so far?
Yeah, my day was pretty well because I have always hectic schedule, so I didn't get any opportunity to do something new. Yeah, always I'm doing the same thing. Yeah, that's the reason.
Oh,
Enjoying a lot. Yeah,
and was there any best part of your day? I think you told me that it is very hectic, but was there any best part?
we don't have nothing interesting today. I would like to say you that I'm doing the same profession. If I will give you a brief introduction, I think that you would be know better.
Yeah, I know you a lots of things because I visited your channel and I watched, some of your video and I get to know. So if you introduce yourself, it will be better for me to know. It will be better for
Yes.
me and my viewers also.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity first. Uh, Basically, I am from West Bengal and Kolkata. So, Nadia district to be more exact, and my city name is Krishnanagar. So, I am hail from Krishnanagar. So, Kolkata is far from our native place, 150 kilometers. And when it's come to my profession, so professionally, I'm a driver, car driver, and I have been driven my car since last 10 years. About me, in terms of my education, so I have just completed 10 plus standard, and after that, I have started my earning. There have
Oh,
some reason because I am the eldest in my family, so I have some responsibilities to maintain my family. So that's the reason I didn't got any opportunity for my higher education. And since then, I have not been involved with my studies at all. Yeah. And nowadays, I'm struggling with learning English. So it's my meditation that I would be become a good speaker in future. Maybe, yeah. I'm trying
yes,
to,
yeah, like
yeah, I'm trying to get a good fluency and get a uh, good opportunity to learn something. Yeah.
yes, yes, sure, definitely because I can see your dedication because you're really, you can say, dedicated learner. So may I know something about your family?
You can consider me to that I have a nuclear family. Well, there are five members. So my parents and my father, my parents and I have two siblings, and you can consider me to that quite a large family. Yeah, I'm the eldest
Okay,
one, and I have two younger siblings. Yeah, and they are still studying.
okay, okay. And are they, what class are they studying now?
Uh, my younger brother, he's pursuing his uh, BCom, I think. I'm not
Okay.
interested at all because you know that I'm not educated. So I'm not get the able to know something better from them what they are doing actually. Yeah,
Actually, I am asking this type of course question because I can say you are the inspiration for them. Like because in this way, because you are working professional, but you have left your study now because you have after 10th you haven't joined any school for
definitely.
higher study, and even then you are keen to learn English language, and you have a good confidence. Your speaking skill is really good because I can say so. That's why I am asking that you were this impression for them. So that's why. So they are so lucky.
Imrahul, I have been watching your video since long. So I have organized that you are a talented boy because you are starting in 12th class standard. I think that.
Yeah, recently I think 2 days back I have promoted into 12th. So you can say now I'm a 12th grade student now.
Student. So you are already better than me. Yeah. So
No, actually, because I'm getting this opportunity. That's why I am. Because I think if you got this opportunity to learn or to study, then you will be better than me. Okay, in future. So definitely, I appreciate your hard work, and I really, I'm really happy to talk with you now because you're really great person. So actually, people will are loving you because of your this type of friendly behavior and your naturality. So I would like to ask some question, and I will know the answer from you. And as well as if you have any question, you can ask me. Okay. So definitely we will have a lovely conversation. Okay.
Yeah, of course. You can ask me anything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm ready to answer this question. You can ask me anything because regarding our life, regarding our YouTube channel, and
Yeah. Yes.
everything.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I think it all will be related to English. But before that, I want to say I'm having a little bit cup. So sorry for that inconvenience. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. You can
Okay.
do this.
So actually, in this time, you were learning English. Like, how did you start your speaking journey? Like I think when I have seen some friends, you can say, or some learners who are trying to start speaking. They know how to form sentence and what to say, and when they start to speak English, then they face hesitation, they humble, they they don't they are not able to speak. So how did you start your first speaking? Like, was it your conversation, or you were practicing your own?
Yeah. Well, I never joined any classes. I never joined any courses, and you can see that if you will search all my home, you cannot able to see a single book for my reading. And I have started my speaking learning English since 2 months back. I think that recently I have started to learning because if I will give you example that I could understand English, English movies, English cartoon, and English news. And when I watch the YouTube videos, so and accidentally, if I will see any English content, so I habitually watch those content, those type of contents. And I have one favorite speaker, Elena Rice. She's a good speaker. I was watching her video. So she was also giving the suggestion that if you want to build your communication skill and enhance your communication skill, so if you have some basic level, so you can start your tiny practices. And so that's the reason I was thinking that I interconnected with a lot of people because professionally I'm a driver. So sometimes so many different kind of people are operating as a unit. So I have got a chance and to learn something to say English with some people in 2 months back, not more than 2 months. So I have started my journey only 2 months back, and I think that it's not a difficult. It's a language. So if you will practice more and more, and if you will talk to someone and interact with some people, so definitely they will improve themselves. And I think that rest of talking, you cannot able to get a good fluency. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hope that you get my answer. Yeah.
yeah. I got everything. Actually, you told me about Alina Rice. She's really, lovely speaker. Who will watch her, then they will feel motivated.
In my opinion, that eventually Alina Rice, she's a good speaker, and I think that most of the people, most of the beginner, most of the learner, they got motivation from her. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, sure. Because in this time, we don't know. Actually we know, but we don't try to know how important English is. But if anyone watch one of any of our video, then they will get to know, because in her each and every video they always talk. She always talk about English. Okay, she always talks about English and how important English is. So I think all are really interesting video. I follow her a lot, so that's why I'm saying. And actually this video is going to be very motivational video for all of my viewers also, because in
Of
this
course, of
stage, because
course.
you are really working professional, like you are, because I have seen a lots of learner who have a great environment. They have money, they have great, they have their own, they have their parents, because their parents are working for them. They don't have to do anything. So you need to know, and the most important thing is you have to build up your confidence. You have to engage your confidence, and day by day your English speaking will enhancing. So I think those are the things. So I want to know one more thing from you, like whenever you drive your car or in your vehicle, then do you talk with the passenger in English?
Yes, of course. Nowadays, I would like to go to the airport, and usually I went to the airport in Damdam Airport. So Krishnanagar to Damdam, you know very well that. So sometime I'm getting the people from different countries. So it's my great opportunity. I can make conversation with them about their country, about their culture, about their conduct. So I'm fond of interest to know their country's people. So that's why I'm enjoying a lot in my profession.
Yeah. Oh, wow, wow. And are they from India or any other country?
Yeah, most of the people in our local area, they are working in Middle East country in Dubai, Saudi, Qatar, Oman, and sometime I want to go there, but sometimes that some foreigner people also come in our country for visit purpose for any reason. They have some work in official, and I don't know deeply, but I have just related to the passenger. Otherwise, I cannot explain to you that what the actual basic reason behind reason why they are coming in India. They have some work, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I got it. I got it. So, actually, one more thing that I want to know from you, that when you started your speaking, then what are the problem that you have faced in your starting? Like it can be your like personal problem, like financial, or your friends, or your family, or anything happen. Like,
Yeah, of course, I have already explained to you that I am the eldest one. So definitely I have some responsibility with my family for maintaining. And we have six members in our family. So it's quite difficult to maintain everything by profession. So professionally, I'm not earning a lot of money in this time
yeah,
because it's my critical, but we have, you can consider me to on entrepreneur. We have some farmer plants. So that's the thing, we can able to maintain everything. It's not quite difficult to maintain my family, but otherwise, apart from this, you can say that uh, it's okay that I'm with my family and enjoying everything. And when it's come to learn my English, so definitely I will be not able to pay huge amount of money from my pocket. So I was trying to always some people, those are intellectual already in that field. So that's the reason you are a YouTuber and you are a good speaker. So it's a commendable that that's the reason I would like to talk with you. And maybe in future, those are good in their YouTube channel. So maybe in future I will interact with them for my enhance in English and for my boost my confidence level. It will be, I think that it will be tremendously, if I will afford to learn anything, definitely I will do the same thing. Yeah.
yeah. Actually, all about practice. Like, if we do conversation, it will help us, but as well as it depends on our practice. Like, if we don't practice, then we will not be able to speak. So I think actually, a 15 minutes of clapping class cannot improve your English. So you have to practice your own. So what they can
Yeah.
do, they can motivate you, they can guide you, and they can say how to speak, and please do don't please avoid this mistakes, etc. So those are the
Yeah.
things that they can do. But because in this time, if you want to subscribe any application like conversation application, then you need have to pay almost 3 to 4,400 rupees for each and every session. So
Yeah.
because we actually I am not belonging in a rich family, because we are both from a middle class family, so we know it is really little bit hard for us to pay 3 or 400 rupees, or 200 rupees for each and every class. For that, we can't join this type of session every day. But without speaking, we can't speak English. So what we can do, we have to practice our own, as well as we can talk with our friends, our relatives, those who know how to speak English, as well as we can talk with a lots of YouTubers also, those who are in this field, because they are practicing English for a long time, so they know how to speak and what to do. I think they will not correct you, but after talking to him, you will able to know after the conversation what are the mistake that you were doing. After that, you will try to correct this. So those are the things that we can follow to improve our English, and those are the things that will help us. So
Yeah,
that's why.
definitely.
Because so actually recently I have one of my subscriber asked me that, brother, please tell me clapping is good or bad. So I was telling him that maximum tutors of Clappingo are friendly and trained tutor. So if you can afford, then you can subscribe, and you have to know that you have to talk every day. If you talk
Yes.
15 minutes in a week, then your English will not improve. So he told me that I can afford any session because he can subscribe because he has money. So
Yeah, sufficient
then I told him
money.
that
Yeah.
yes, you have money, then you can. No problem. There is no
Yes.
problem. So I think he was because he wanted to know me Clappingo is good or bad, because I have took a lots of session. I have taken a lots of session.
I have got a point from a statement that you have already taken a lot of classes from Clappingo. So it's a good thing that if you will afford to pay them. Otherwise, if you facing the difficulty with the difficulty to pay some money, then I think that it will be not good for them. Yeah. So
Yeah.
definitely, nowadays practicing English is not very difficult because we have a smartphone and we have a lot of application is available. If I will give it to example, as fluency is every day you are getting 25 minutes free for practicing English. So yeah, and any other apps, Highbrow, and sometimes I I heard about one application is Open Talk. It's totally free, and you can connect to the different kinds of people, different countries people. So that's why I think that if you will suffering with the financial problem, and if you don't have sufficient financial, so that's the reason you. I think that it will be better if you will not join the Clappingo. Yeah.
Yeah, actually you are absolutely correct. So actually, you are absolutely correct. If we are facing this type of financial problem, then we can avoid. But after that, we can join some conversation. Then we will able to know how our English is, because only a trained tutor can say that how your English is and how your English level is. So we should try, because in this time, if you talk with a foreigner like family tutor, then they will talk in their accent, or in their England or American accent, or British accent. So we have to know, if we get to know everything of them, then we have to know that yeah, I know lots of English, or I know English how, because we have to know that we have to in future we maybe face lots of accent in future, because if
Yeah.
we travel any other country, then we have to face a lots of accent. So we have to
Yes, of course.
understand everything, and we have to know. So I think we have to know what are the mistakes that we are doing. So definitely we should connect with trained tutor also, as well as uh, and I think, in my point of view, what I observed after taking 25 or 30 class session, what I can say that, mm, before joining this type of platform, first of all you have to know little bit of tenses, like how to make sentence, and what tense we should use, and where to use which sentence or which tense. And as well as, the most important thing is, you have to improve your confidence, because if you are a clapping or tutor, and if I talk to you, then if I don't after seeing you, if I face hesitation, if I don't talk to you because I feel nervous, then how will we, how we will have the session. So we need to improve our confidence a little bit, then we can have the session. Is it?
Yes, of course, of course. Because while you speaking, we are facing a lot of difficulty with the grammar, and we are make plenty of error in the grammar. So if you will join any expert tutor, suppose in front of you one of the expert tutor, so in the right time she or he will correct you in this and that time. So it's, I think that is necessary for our we have a lot of mistakes, so it's necessary that how much with your conversation how you have mistakes, and you must avoid those mistakes, and you try to improve those mistakes in your next session and next conversation. And I think that it will not possible for overnight, it will take time. So definitely you have to do your best level, and you have to focus only what you are doing the mistakes in your conversation. I think that. And when
Yes,
it's come
yes.
to in grammatical thing, so while speaking definite in English, so you have to inhale your English, you have to exhale your English. Definitely we should cover some grammatical things. Yeah.
So now that means I'm listening my mother tongue almost 17 from 17 years ago. So that's
In
why I
short,
can speak.
you can say that since our childhood,
Yeah,
we are
so
involved with this language.
that's why I can speak my mother tongue easily. So
Very
if
good.
we want
Yeah.
to speak English, then we have to practice English for a huge time, for a long time. It is totally
Yes.
wrong. Like apart from my mother tongue, I can speak Hindi. Okay, so how is it possible? Because I was watching Hindi cartoons. Okay,
Yeah. Of course. If I will give you two example, all the people are loving watching the cricket match. So someone doesn't know how the catch, how the run out, how what is the actual situation in the cricket match. But if you will suggest him that you have to purchase one book from the market, then you have to read this book frequently. You mug it up all this book, and then he is trying to read this book, and after 1 month and 2 months later he mug it up all those books. He can able to everything the cricket match. But now it's come to the main point. If you will say catch the bat and go to the field, so I think that he will be not able to take a single run without practicing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So definitely, I can say you that I really believe that if you will read lots of things, lot of more and more, it will it will helpful 30% or 20% in your speaking in English. But when you speak in English, it's not the same case.
So you are absolutely correct because everything has the importance of English. So without English, we can't do anything. It is absolutely true. So one more thing that I'm really curious to know that what do like you are learning English just only for talking to others or talking to passengers, or do you have any specific reason to learn English?
No, definitely, I don't have any specific reason. Only through the conversation some people, and only watch some videos. Yeah. Because I habitually watch the YouTube videos. So I have some gain, some word from watched YouTube videos. Then I try to exploit those uh, those words to English conversation. And people consider me to that I'm a quick learner and a quick listener. When I listen something, so maybe I will be able to explain those kinds of word or those kinds of sentence. Yeah.
Okay, so that means you are not you don't want to do
So
anything.
I think that sorry for interrupt. I think that we have to change our topic. But how is weather is there? I'm curious to know about the weather.
If I talk about my weather, today's weather, it is a little bit fun because it was really interesting. Because it was drizzling today,
Yeah,
so the weather is little bit cold and what you can say, but overall
yeah.
it's fine. I'm not using my fan, so I think it is totally overall
You're
fine.
you're not using your fan. Very cloudy weather, and it seems that today is very cold or something.
Yeah, I can
So
say actually,
it
as
was
maximum
raining.
of
It
time,
was raining
yeah,
today.
yeah,
Today it
it
was
was
raining.
drizzling, a little bit of rain. You can say it was drizzling.
So
Okay,
we have
so when I
shut down
was,
this morning. Yeah. In your family, you are eldest or second one or third one, and you are small.
I can say we are six siblings, so I am fifth.
So why I'm asking that those are younger, so they are very mischievous and pampered also, and I can say that they are naughty. So
Yeah.
whatever thing that when at your school in primary section you are naughty or you was just a simple boy.
So that time I was a little bit naughty, you can say, but in since my childhood I was really curious to do a lots of adventurous thing. Like I was trying to make tree house. I was trying to make underground house, this type of. But in this time I'm trying to be middle of extroverted and introverted.
One more question is spinning over my head that I definitely know. I would like to know from you that when you did start your YouTube channel, actually.
Yes. When did I start my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
So actually, my YouTube channel, because when I started my YouTube channel, then that time I had completed my 10th grade exam. Then I was promoted into um 11. So I thought that if I want to do anything great, in future, then I need to know English, because without English we can't crack any competitive exam.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So that time I was thinking that I need to know grammar or speaking skills. So I started this type of doing video.